The train doors were locked from the outside. Inside, there was no food, no water, and barely any air. People scratched the wooden walls, screamed until their voices vanished, and slowly realized that no one was coming to open those doors. By the time the train reached its destination, silence had already won. What happened next was buried for decades, not because it was unknown, but because it was inconvenient. Hey viewers, today we are uncovering one of the most disturbing and lesser-known tragedies in history, the Nazino Island incident, often called Cannibal Island. In 1933, the Soviet Union was undergoing massive social engineering under Joseph Stalin. The government wanted to remove so-called undesirable people from major cities, the homeless, the unemployed, petty criminals, and even people who simply lacked proper documents. Hundreds of thousands were arrested without trial. The plan was simple on paper: relocate them to remote areas of Siberia and turn them into productive settlers. But reality was far more brutal. Around 6,000 people were packed into trains and shipped thousands of kilometers east. They were given almost no food during the journey. Many were already sick or weak when they arrived near the Nazino Island, the small, swampy island in the Ob River, surrounded by freezing water and dense forest. When they were unloaded, there were no houses, no tools, no seeds, and no plants, just people and mud. Guards distributed bags of flour, but no ovens, no fires, and no containers. People mixed flour with river water in their hands, leading to deadly infections. Hunger spread fast, violence followed. Armed guards shot anyone who tried to escape by swimming. Within days, order collapsed, groups formed gangs. The weak were targeted first. Witnesses later testified that people were beaten, stabbed, and butchered for flesh. Cannibalism wasn't a rumor. It became survival. Some guards even reported seeing bodies missing limbs while victims were still alive. Disease exploded. Typhus spread rapidly. Corpses lay unburied across the island. Out of the original 6,000 deportees, more than 4,000 died within weeks. Eventually, Soviet officials realized the situation was uncontrollable. Survivors were quietly relocated. Records were classified. Reports were buried. The island was abandoned, left to rot with its secrets. For decades, the Soviet public never knew this happened. The Nazino tragedy wasn't caused by war, famine, or natural disaster. It was caused by bureaucratic cruelty, poor planning, and the belief that human lives were disposable. This story matters because it reminds us that history's darkest moments aren't always loud. Sometimes they happen in silence, far from cameras, hidden behind paperwork and excuses. If this story disturbed you, comment "Remember Nazino" so these victims are not forgotten. Subscribe to History Edges for real, dark, and untold history.